Welcome back, everybody. Today we are talking about support for those who are caring for their loved ones in times of sickness or even taking care of someone who's aging. It can really take a toll on your life, too.
That's right. Well, Connected Caregiver wants to support those who are making sacrifices for their families. Today, we are joined by Elizabeth Miller. Well, Elizabeth, this hits close to home for you as a caregiver. So talk about your experience as a caregiver and how it led to your business.
Well, caregiving was the hardest season of my life so far. So there's so many different emotions and things that get wrapped up in it. I cared for both of my parents who had chronic comorbidities, and I'm currently a support caregiver for my brother who was born with a developmental and intellectual disability. And about 10 years ago, when my dad passed away, I became the primary caregiver for my mom and had to just drink from the fire hose and learn so many different things about caregiving. I didn't even really call myself, frankly, a family caregiver, and thought to myself, this should be easier. Like, why is this so hard to take care of the people that we care about? And that's how Happy Healthy Caregiver was born. So happyhealthycaregiver.com provides support and resources for family caregivers. And I have a podcast that caregivers can listen to, and have really tried to figure out how to infuse self-care in my life and encourage other caregivers to try on different self-care habits and find little ways that they can infuse self-care in their lives.
It's so important. I mean, when you're caring for others, you forget about yourself. Your stuff goes to the background. And it's so important. And you say one of the things that people can do to help is to reach out for help.
Yes, we want to do it all ourselves. We don't want to be a burden on other people. And so that's a natural inclination, I think, is for family caregivers to really try to do it all themselves. But I have yet to see a solo caregiving situation succeed. Mm-hmm. So when I coach caregivers, I encourage them to put a care team together and put other human beings around them that are going to help share the workload. And traditionally, we think about family members being the first place that we go for that, but it's also thinking about other people that can help. Maybe it's friends and neighbors of you as the caregiver or of your care recipient. Maybe it's, hospice workers and other healthcare professionals or professional caregivers, people in the community that are volunteers. So there's a lot of ways that we can expand our care team, and that's what's going to make caregiving sustainable.
You also talk about technology and how caregivers should kind of utilize these tools that are readily available. And then we're going to go into the high technology.
Yeah, I had this aha moment that really technology can also be a big part of my care team and other people's care team. And luckily, more and more things are being exposed to us. So just even things like online grocery ordering can be a big help for a family caregiver. TaskRabbit, where you can take projects and assign them maybe for your care recipient's home. I use the reminders on my phone all the time because I'll be in the middle of doing something, but maybe a lot of this stuff comes to me at midnight, and I want to get a reminder to myself to make an appointment during office hours. And then there's a lot of things that can be support and companionship for ourselves as caregivers online, and also for our care recipients too.
I never would have thought about how helpful Instacart and DoorDash and Uber Eats and all those things can be for someone who's in the midst of caregiving. That's amazing. Okay, there's another type of technology that we want to get to, as you said, the high technology.
Yes, I mean, there are 12,000 people, baby boomers, that are turning age 65 every day, and 1 in 5 humans are caring for someone unpaid. So technology is really helping to fill the gap, and what we're calling that is age tech, whereas older adults are becoming older. And Connected Caregiver, happy to be a partner of theirs because they are really changing the landscape for caregiving. And what they have is an app for caregivers where you can put all of the information in one place. So things like your medication list for your care recipient, you can put, your doctor's information in there and all of your contacts and things. And then you can also have a dedicated care chat with the other people, the other humans that are on your care team to talk about that. And then there's things that plug in. There's things that you can track, such as, a lot of times you want peace of mind as a caregiver. You want to be there without being there. And so there's a medical alert that in case somebody were to fall, that a caregiver would receive a notification on their smartphone about that. There are other devices that you can connect into the app that help track blood pressure or your oxygen rate.
Pills.
And then there's the prompter, the connected pill box, where I hear from caregivers all the time that they're calling their loved ones to say, hey, did you take your medication? And this tracks, did they open it? And then you can infer hopefully that they took their medications correctly. So a lot of this is helping you scale and putting systems in place that can help family caregivers.
It's amazing. It's come a long way.
Do you have any final words for maybe those out there who are caregivers themselves?
Yes, I have a lot of final words, but I think the one thing that really hopefully maybe somebody needs to hear today is that the feelings of guilt are going to naturally creep up, right? We hear about caregiver guilt all the time. And what I like to say is when that guilt starts to creep up, replace it with another G word, and that's grace. Mm-hmm. Give yourself a lot of grace because you are doing the best that you have with what you have.
And you said season, a season of your life, because when you're in it, you forget that you don't think it's ever going to end.
Exactly.
Or you're ever going to crawl out of that hole. And, we have our ups and down seasons. I like that, too.
Thank you so much, Elizabeth. Check out this technology and learn more online. Visit myconnectedcaregiver.com and happyhealthycaregiver.com.
This Local on 2 Weather Authority report is sponsored